Item Number SCP-3922. Object Class Safe. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-3922 is to be contained in a standard containment locker at Site-59. Requests for usage and research may be forwarded to Director Naismith. Description: 3922 is a cylindrical object, 3 cm in diameter and 0.5 cm in depth, and composed of a nickel-aluminum alloy. On one side, the object has been engraved with the insignia of 3 crescent moons in a row. Research into potential connections with SCP-2578 is ongoing. On the other, the word reassurance has been engraved. It was purchased at a garage sale in Kenosha, Wisconsin by an off-duty Foundation field agent on 7/21/17. It had been described by the owner as some kind of morality filter for TV. After confirming the anomalous properties of this object, the agent turned the object over to the Foundation for containment and research. When placed within 1 meter of a television set or a computer, SCP-3922 will significantly alter the content of any fictional films, TV shows, online videos, or commercials, usually through the addition of actors in padded combat uniforms and gas masks. These additional elements, classified as SCP-3922-A, will impede and/or punish any and all crimes, as perceived by the 3922-A instances, committed by the cast. The severity of this punishment is always reflective of the MPAA or FCC rating of the video. SCP-3922-A instances are capable of appearing in live action and animated works, often taking on the particular animation style of the latter. However, regardless of the time period portrayed in the video, SCP-3922-A instances are always in possession of high-powered, energy-based weaponry, vehicles capable of interstellar flight, combat drones, and other futuristic elements, all of which bear the same Triple Moon insignia. At the end of every video affected by SCP-3922, an altered end title card will play in the place of any end credits, including the Triple Moon symbol, as well as the slogan, "You are watched, you are protected, you are loved." SCP-3922 Testing Logs. Video: Pinocchio, 1940. MPAA Rating: G. SCP-3922 Interference Point: the Pleasure Island sequence, shortly before the reveal that all the boys had been turned into donkeys. Result: several SCP-3922-A squadrons raid Pleasure Island from dropships, reconstituting the children's humanity with a sound-based device labeled Tactical Undonkification Ordnance, and the coachman is instantly vaporized after a heavy energy rifle bombardment. The film ends 10 minutes later after Lampwick is taken to a substance abuse rehabilitation center. The other villains of the film are arrested in a montage. Monstro the Whale is disintegrated by an orbital energy weapon. The Blue Fairy is arrested for unlicensed reanimation of plant tissue, and Pinocchio is informed by a tactical child psychiatry associate that real boyhood is subjective. Video: The Dark Knight, 2008. MPAA Rating: PG-13. SCP-3922 Interference Point: during the pencil trick sequence involving Heath Ledger's adaptation of The Joker. Result: several SCP-3922-A combat drones breach the room and quickly decapitate the Joker with plasma-based weaponry. In the next scene, Bruce Wayne is taken into SCP-3922-A custody for 39 separate counts of extortion. The context of these charges are unknown. The film ends with SCP-3922-A troops announcing their military occupation of Gotham City until law and order can be restored. Video: A Clockwork Orange, 1971. MPAA Rating: R. SCP-3922 Interference Point: during the rape scene involving Alex DeLarge and Adrian Corey's character. Result: several SCP-3922-A instances break into the room where the scene takes place. Alex and his 3 other gang members, Georgie, Dim, and Pete, are restrained and forcibly loaded into an SCP-3922-A dropship. The scene shifts to an empty field in an undisclosed, presumably Midwestern location. As his friends watch, the character of Dim is summarily executed by 3 SCP-3922-A troops with submachine guns. The shooting lasts approximately 50 minutes, well past the death of Dim, with the soldiers reloading their guns as needed. This process is repeated with Georgie and Pete. Alex is then forced to consume the remains of his friends, then is also executed in the same manner. The film ends after this sequence, which lasts roughly 3 hours. Video: Salo, or The 120 Days of Sodom, 1975. MPAA rating: Not rated. SCP-3922 interference point. Halfway through the film. Result: See Addendum. Video: All 12 inches, 1999. MPAA rating: Not rated. Pornography. SCP-3922 interference point. From the beginning. Result: Video proceeds as normal, save for the 7 SCP-3922-A instances who stand guard to ensure that any sex remains consensual. Said SCP-3922-A instances are equipped with rocket launchers. Addendum: 4-3922 clearance required. Notes on SCP-3922's interaction with Salo, or the 120 Days of Sodom. Due to SCP-3922 interference, the recording had been extended to over 9 hours in length. The 4 Masters, footnote 1, antagonists responsible for the capture and torture of 18 teenagers over the course of the film, were terminated by sniper fire from SCP-3922-A instances as several squadrons were deployed via dropship to liberate their captives. The scene promptly cuts to a desert environment analogous to the extra-dimensional space examined by the Foundation during Operation Galahad. The Masters, naked and agitated, are intercepted by SCP-3922-A aircraft and captured, then taken to a mountainous location following an hour-long travel sequence in which no dialogue is exchanged. The aircraft arrives in a large military staging area of human design, located in a massive crater surrounded by mountains and greenery, and topped with a stone monument in the shape of 3 crescent moons. Combat vehicles resembling SCP-2578-D are seen entering and exiting the facility. Upon landing, the 4 Masters are taken to an underground storage facility and forcibly submerged in tanks, labeled oubliettes, of semi-transparent blue-green gel. The process is extremely painful for the prisoners, but no physical harm is apparent. The tanks are then stored into a series of numbered shelves along a large marble wall. The remainder of the film is approximately 8 hours of detailed depictions of the prisoners' faces distorted with pain and agony. The ending card has been altered slightly for this recording, reading simply, "You have been warned," under a red triple moon logo. Based on these findings, I believe that connections between SCP-3922, SCP-2578, and SCP-2922 should be examined immediately. Researcher Paulson. So I'm a little uninformed regarding the 3 Moons Initiative, although I know it seems interesting, and the reason I chose this SCP was because it has an extended test log, which means I'll have a lot of work to do in the coming months. This SCP was written by Dave U. Fool on the SCP Wiki. You can view a link to the article in the description below. If you'd like to see more SCP content from me, please like and subscribe. Thank you for listening. I hope you have a good day.